The fort is won, but the lion is dead. It was twilight. Jizamata was standing at the balcony. She was gazing at a strategic fort at a distance. She could see the green flag of the Mughals fluttering over the fort. Just then, Shivaji came there. He noticed that Jizamata was looking at the fort and that something was disturbing her. He asked her, "Mother, what is it?" Jizamata said, "The green flag over the Kondana fort is disturbing me, Shivba." "It is disturbing me too," said Shivaji. He called for a meeting with his trusted soldiers. Shivaji said, "We need to capture the Kondana fort. Who amongst you would volunteer to win over the fort for us?" Everybody was quiet. All of a sudden, somebody from the crowd stood up and said, "I shall win Kondana for you." Shivaji noticed it was Tanaji Malusare who had volunteered. Tanaji was his childhood friend and indeed a very brave soldier. Tanaji had actually come there along with his brother Suryaji to invite Shivaji for his son Raiba's wedding. Shivaji said, "I shall appoint somebody else for this mission." Tanaji stood up. "I will win over Kondana first. Raiba's wedding can wait." Shivaji was touched by his loyalty and appointed Tanaji for the dangerous mission. At midnight, Tanaji reached near the foothill of Kondana along with 500 soldiers. They all accumulated in the dense forest under the fort. Uday Bhan, a Rajput general, was in charge of the fort. The fort was almost impossible to scale. There were only two entrance doors. There was a deep cliff on one of the sides and there were no guards on that side. Tanaji chose this unguarded side for his entry into the fort. He had brought along his pet Ghorpad, a reptile that can cling onto rocks. Tanaji tied a rope to this Ghorpad and hurled it on to the rock wall. Twice the Ghorpad slipped. Tanaji was furious. He angrily spoke to her. "Yashwanti, don't make me angry or I will chew you up." And this time she clung onto the wall. Quickly, the soldiers started climbing up the walls and reached the top of the fort. They took the Mughal soldiers by surprise. Then began a fierce battle between the Mawalas and the Mughal guards. Tanaji was indulged in a fierce attack when Uday Bhan joined the scene. They were like two storms trying to cut through one another. As they fought, Uday Bhan struck Tanaji's shield so hard that it broke into pieces. He pulled off his turban and wrapping it around his hand, he started fighting again. They fought and finally, severely injured, both the valiant fighters fell. On seeing Tanaji dead, the Mawala soldiers started fleeing. Tanaji's brother Suryaji cut off the rope that they were trying to escape from. He said to them, "Can you face Shivaji Maharaj and tell him that you are all cowards? You have only one choice. Be brave and finish the mission." Motivated by his words, the Mawala soldiers attacked the Mughal guards with even more vigor. Finally, the Mughals fled. The Mawalas had taken over the fort. Shivaji was waiting at his balcony when he saw a bonfire on the fort. He knew his soldiers had won. The Mawalas were victorious. The next day, when the report of the victory came to Shivaji, he asked Suryaji, Where is Tanaji? With tears in his eyes, Suryaji said, Maharaj, we have won the fort, but we have lost Tanaji. Shivaji was numb. He could not believe that he had lost Tanaji. He said, we won the fort, but have lost our lion.